A shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 6, just inside the 30. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Tua sets up to pass it. And he's got Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And the Washington first down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Tua going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Washington.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
The ball carrier.
Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 8 on the year. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll start with the option. He'll have a 1st down and more past the 20. A good pickup there at 22. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Got a man, that's Colin Johnson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 47-yard line.
They run here with Jason Huntley, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Another Eagle.
We always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
But first down, Hurts. And he'll get this into the hands of Huntley. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody cut. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down.
What we love to say, get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown. Colin Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are now just an extra point away from grabbing the lead. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Washington 6.
And following the touchdown, throw to the kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline.
Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Now a give, right side. It's Gibson, and he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Ball carrier.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
3rd down.
now is Tagovailoa. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Slings this deep for McLaurin. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington.
Tagovailoa's pass.
Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington has retaken the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
On the return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting,
8 yards.
a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Under 10, 10. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. From the gun, it's Hurts. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
Eagles, first down.
Hurts. Flush to his right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
9-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jakeem Grant, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. And sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the tournament, but usually what it means is that rather than just running with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Watch the pass. Check. He's coming. Double up.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, and it's third down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Washington on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Dancing to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10.
24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Jason Huntley. The 20. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Ball carrier.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jakeem Grant, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Eagles add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick six TD.
Matt Prater lining up.
Short throw, pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Flushed out right. And that's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Intercepted by Washington.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Yeah.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off near the 42. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Take over first.
They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher? Working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back 1 pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down. Brought in over the middle by Graham. And they will have a 1st down as they are definitely in field goal range now down at the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jakeem Grant on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Now he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Washington 12.
Following a touchdown, Hoflichter to kick off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock.
It got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First down, Washington.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. He gets it left side to Johnson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up second.
Throwing is Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 31. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
In every game, teams are looking for that momentum shift, and that run there, the offense feels like, hey, maybe we can get something going, but defensively, they've slowed them down the entire game. They don't want to turn into more. They're going to try and figure out a way to take it back on this next play.
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. Got it open, and he completes it to Callaway. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Tagovailoa working out of the gun to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On 2nd down. It's Gibson. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. Nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Tua going to throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out.
Washington, 18.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
They want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They run with Breida. Able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down near the 47.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. This is Breida. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Check! He's checking. Crash! 6 guard! Check 6 guard! Rocco 80! Safety's creeping! You go tight. You got tight.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jakeem Grant, 30 yards. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
Zero.
Flush to his right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Back to the air on second down, Tagovailoa. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's third down. Third and long.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
42.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Washington on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
A gain of 16 yards. But it brings up
Tua on 4th down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
First down, Washington.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Tua. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Left side complete to Lockett. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Complete to Tyler.
A very solid gain of 27.
At the 5-yard line.
36. Line 36. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him like him. 3. Switch gears. Joker. He's coming.
They'll try and run for 1st and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. Now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2.
Kill. Hey, check 24. Check 24.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you field a kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run again with Breida. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines. Let's close this one out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter do the old hold up four fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Matt Breida, the ball
Nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be second down.
6-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They're going to look to throw.
And they'll get this
Showtime
into the hands
today,
of
baby.
Huntley.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jason Huntley.
His second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Fielded in the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Tua once again here on 2nd and 10. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 75 yards.
And Washington able to close the gap just a bit.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. That they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did.
And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Flushed out right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard
So it's Eagle
line.
football here as we get you reset. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Breida. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And his kick is good.
Makes the score Eagles 55, Washington 32.
touchdown off Richter to kick off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
36 to Mike. Record.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he'll complete this to Gibson. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Antonio Gibson. It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
On play action, here's Tua. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.